Okay, well, first of all, thanks very much for doing the interview with Eamon. I'll just start off with is Southampton's decision to axe Nigel Adkins and replace him with Mauricio Pochettino a disgrace or a realistic decision in modern football?
Well, I think it's a tough decision, really. I think Adkins did a great job there. He did a great job at Scunthorpe before. They had a bad start to the season, and then they went 10 games, only lost 2. He hasn't spent a lot of money. They played good football. They got a draw at Arsenal, which they deserved, a draw at Chelsea, which they deserved, and he's out the door. So I think it's a very, very tough decision, and if you agree with that kind of volatility, I think as a principle it's a bad one. Now the guy they brought in is an Argentinian actually who worked for Espanyol and did well there for 4 seasons. Then they started to struggle. I don't know how good a coach he is. I don't know how he'll adapt to the English game. So I think it was a harsh decision, and I think it was based on a bad principle.
Liverpool thrashed Norwich 5-0, but with Arsenal and Manchester City away in the next 2 league games, the Brendan Rodgers side have what it takes to finish in the top 4?
I don't think Liverpool will finish in the top 4, but the win against Norwich was good. Sturridge playing. Obviously they have Suarez, who's a top player, but I would say Steven Gerrard is in decline somewhat. They've a lot to do, Liverpool, to get into the top 4. But Rodgers will be encouraged by that performance, that result. Norwich are a decent side, but I think he needs more time to be thinking about Champions League football. Quite a bit more time.
Pepe Reina's dad may have put his foot in it by saying the keeper would love to join Barcelona, and we also remember Nicholas Bentner's father saying his son was one of the best in the world. Can you remember a time from your career when a player's family embarrassed him?
No, I can remember from my own career when I embarrassed my family, which is slightly different. No, I think I saw the quote, and I think you have to remember. Actually, the Pepe Reina's father was a player, and he played for Barcelona, and he was a goalkeeper. And I think that Reina is highly regarded in Spain. He's really after Iker Casillas, he's their second ranked goalkeeper for the Spanish squad. He's having a poor time at Liverpool, so if they haven't seen him play recently, Barcelona might be inclined to take him, because Valdez, their goalkeeper, is okay, but he's on the move apparently, and I think Pepe Reina is and has been a top class goalkeeper. But fathers should keep quiet, and mothers.
So do you have any tips for the weekend?
Now, I wouldn't have a bet at the weekend on the FA Cup, because I think with the powerful clubs like Chelsea, Manchester United, you're never sure. I think whether they're going to field their best team. I think betting on the cup is way too volatile. There's Premier League football next Tuesday and Wednesday. On Tuesday, there's a couple of games I think are likely to be draws, doing 3 doubles and a treble for a draw. Aston Villa Newcastle is an absolutely massive match for both clubs. The game's at Villa Park. I think Newcastle will go there intent on avoiding defeat, and I think there's a good chance that they may avoid defeat. Another game on Tuesday night is Sunderland Swansea. Swansea obviously have caught everybody's eye with their performances in the League Cup, and are going to Wembley now. They're very good football inside, but Sunderland have improved in the last few weeks. Martin O'Neill's teams are always very hard to beat. I see that as a draw as well. And then London Derby. And then there's a London Derby on Wednesday night, Fulham West Ham. Highly likely to be a draw. West Ham again, under Sam Allardyce, they tend to want to play it very tight away from home. So they'd be my 3 draws. Sunderland Swansea, Fulham West Ham, Aston Villa Newcastle. 3 doubles and a treble, and we should have an overdue pick-up.
Hopefully, anyway. Well, thanks very much for taking the time to do the interview.
Pleasure.